Hello, everybody. My name is Chara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my Let's Play. Looks like we just started making Puckman 6. That would be a skill game at the end of last episode. Uh, our QA team will need to switch over. They are currently making game reports. That is fine. My consoles are selling really well. And for a reminder, anybody who's jumping in midway through the run, if this is your first video in the run, this is basically a challenge run where I'm trying to sell as many consoles as possible. I set out several rules for myself. Every game I make, I have to self-publish it. It has to be exclusive only to my consoles. And I set out a rule that I wasn't going to buy any subsidiaries. And I was kind of talking about maybe, actually buying some. Because, I could buy Nintendo right now. Basically, we're role-playing as Nintendo this run. I think I'm going to stick to my original rule of no subsidiaries. I asked last time, say in the comments if I should be, allow myself to buy some subsidiaries. I'm going to stick to my original rule and not buy any, I should say. All right, so Loose Plate Sims off the market, made almost 7 million, helped sell 131,000 of my consoles. That's not bad at all. Fuckman 6 got some extra hype because one of my developers illegally sent screenshots and information to a well-known game magazine. Yeah, at least it was a success, right? Call that a win. All right, so we found a new game tester, so let's throw them in there. Speaking of game testers, let's get them to improve gameplay. And here, let's do a marketing campaign for Puckman, not 5, 6. I almost did this ad campaign for the wrong game. That would have been bad. All right. Is this game for both my consoles? I forget. It is. Okay, so this is only tech level 1. So next game is going to be tech level 2. We may need to update an engine, right? What genres have I made games in lately? I haven't made a role-playing, semi recently role-playing game. Sequester 4 is still going strong. What about Wheelchair Fantasy? Yeah, it's still relatively strong. It's not time for a role-playing game yet. So, that said, what genre do I want to do next? I'm doing skill right now. Ooh, I haven't done puzzle in a while. It's saturated, but it's also popular. Actually, you know what? Now we just did action. I just did action. Yeah, let's do a puzzle game. Let's do a puzzle game next. Let's update that engine. Where are you at, puzzle engine? Tech level 2, tech level 2. Let's go. JR Vision Pro. And I'm also not licensing my engines, which doesn't really matter now, but in the early game when, struggling for money a bit, it mattered. But yeah, I have so much money now, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's do a fan campaign. Let's get some more fans. But basically, this is a challenge run to see long term if I can compete in console sales. Oh my God, the Nintendo's already ahead of me. Long term, I want to see if I can compete with the Nintendos and PlayStations of the world in console sales without buying subsidiaries, right? And one other thing I want to just briefly address that was in the comments video is, if this is your first time watching me play Mad Games Tycoon 2, I apologize if I'm going too fast. This is my 7th or maybe even more Mad Games Let's Play. So I tend to go fast because a lot of the people have seen, have been watching right from the start, or, watching from the 3rd one or the 4th one or whatever. So, I don't want to over explain things that a lot of people have seen me do multiple times. That leads to it potentially being confusing for people who are watching it for the first time, right? So I'm trying to balance that. I'm trying to, not over explain, but not under explain either. So yeah, I'm just doing the pre-release special marketing here. Overhype didn't work. All right, 80 to 100. Let's get this demo out. Let's polish it up a bit. I want to check, do I have any research to do? No. Okay, that engine is done. So let's do a free update for Biplane Battle 3. So yeah, so these two most recent games I put out aren't selling all that well. That is because they are only exclusive for one of my consoles, right? For the Lucera Vision Pro, whereas these other ones were on two consoles. So just naturally, they're going to sell a little better just because they have twice as many possible users, essentially. Because, yeah, because the Lucera Go Pro. Oh, and look at this, though. My Lucera Vision Pro sales. These are strong sales. I mean, yeah, I'm not competing with Nintendo, but overall, doing pretty well. Like, for this early in the game, especially, you know, with the whole rule I put on myself with no subsidiaries, it's actually pretty competitive. And if anybody's wondering why subsidiaries matter, basically the strategy is to sell. I'm going to pass on this person because they're a slow learner. The strategy to sell a ton of consoles is you just buy all the subsidiaries, all the publishers, or all the developers. I mean, most of them are publisher and developer, but you buy all the developers and you tell them to only make games exclusively for your consoles, right? So eventually, like, all the games are on your console and they just sell really well. So I'm not doing that this time though, because it's too easy. It's too easy. I am on normal difficulty, just because this is a console focused run. I didn't want to go on the harder difficulty because it can be hard to get to 10 million together to unlock console development in the early game. So I didn't want to do a console focused run that didn't have consoles early on. So I felt like I needed to go normal difficulty. So so this number here, this money in the bank, 500 million, that's not the goal. We knew we were going to have lots of money in the bank. The goal is to sell consoles. But yeah, I think the Lucera Vision Pro is going to go over 100,000 a week when the holiday season hits here, which is pretty crazy. All right, so Rock the Puzzle. Oh yeah, we can do Rock the Puzzle 5 or 6 or whatever it's at, I would say. All right, Rock the Puzzle. I mean, it is going to hurt the sales. But does it tell me how many games are in the series here? Is there a way? All right, I got to figure out what what number this game is supposed to have in front of it. All right, so puzzle. We had 4, and then so this was supposed to be 5. So the next one's going to be 6. Okay. Let's just get this back on track, right? All right. So anyway, I just, wanted to address those comments in a meta sense. So now let's focus on the action. All right. So B plus, size A, probably size A, right? And we're going to go exclusive, puzzle engine, Vision Pro. Okay, so yeah, we're getting better at this stuff. Graphics and sound, which would be good. Everything, all the sliders look good. That's perfect. 16 to 30, yeah. Well, I mean, we don't need to make this size A. So you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to go B+. I'm going to go B+ for this, because a lot of these features don't apply to puzzle, right? Like gun support, repeatable quests. I mean, tutorial probably should. But, yeah, well, I just X'd out one too far. Whoops. Rock Puzzle 6. Actually, you know what? Let's go A. Let's go size A. I feel like I'm past the point of B+ games. Now, you're thinking, well, why? Why spend the $600,000 extra dollars, Luch? It does take them a little longer, and therefore they do put more points into it. It'll make for a slightly better game. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. All right, so is there any research? There is not. That looks good. I'd like to get another game tester or two here. Perfect. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. And another. 25 is probably enough. So let's end automation here. And let's switch to marketing for Rock the Puzzle. Where are we at? Rock the Puzzle 6. TV spot. That'll get us to 80. Actually, let's repeat. Let's get it to 100. Let's get it to 100. All right. And, oh, I got an achievement for having $500 million. Which is kind of funny. All right. So let's just blast through this contract work. Continue development. We got marketing stuff needs to be done still. Let's do a pre-update for Puckman 6, which I'm hoping is selling really well right now. Might not be though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I was actually hoping for a little better than that, but we'll take that. And did I sweep the awards again? I did. And once again, 3 different games. I don't know. I like it when that happens. I get a kick out of it. Chess Master with the best soundtrack. Because, you know, soundtrack is very important for a chess game, right? It's because it's a simulation game and sound is important for simulations. All right. Oh, Puckman 6 sales went up there. Oh, it's holiday season. That's the only reason why. Let's do another Breath of the Dragon update. All right. I just want to see my consoles. Are they selling over 100,000? Or the Terravision Pro? It is. All right. Nice. That's great. That's what I was hoping for. What I wanted to see. All right, Rock the Puzzle 6. Let's go overhype. And pre-release with press. So for anybody that isn't aware, so release a beta demo just gives you some hype. You can't go over 100 hype unless you have overhype. So there's no point in doing a beta demo. Pre-release for the press basically add or subtracts 3% from your review score, right? But as long as you wait till the game's almost ready, I don't think I've ever seen this fail. And maybe it can't fail. Maybe it always just gives 3% to the press. No, it says right there in the tooltip that I can do a negative thing. But yeah, so we're basically improving our review score. And overhype, it can do nothing. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it puts the hype up to 200. And even then, though, if the game's not good, you lose fans because you overhyped it. So you only want to overhype if it's a good game, and you can only overhype if the hype's already. Oh, so we got overhype. Overhype worked. You can only overhype if the hype's already at 90 or more hype. You can't do it when it's at 80 or 50 or 0 hype, right? All right. What could go for a demo? Chef Tycoon could go for a demo. Breath of the Dragon 4 could go for a demo. I mean, it's at 98 hype. A demo can only get it to 100 hype max, but yeah, that's fine. So there's no point in doing a demo for Biplane Battle 3 or Wheelchair Fantasy 4. So these games had overhype. That's why. That's where it's at. Puckman 6. See if we can get that to 100 hype. All right, here. Well, okay. So what am I making next? How long is this a trend for? 2 more weeks. All right, so the trend's about to change. Trend is about to change. So let's actually market research. Find out what the trend is going to be. I mean, by the time I find out, it's probably going to actually have changed. So we think the trend is going to be action. And the negative trend is going to be strategy. So we definitely don't want to make a strategy game. Action, I believe the engine is already up to date. Oh, no, we don't have 8-bit sound in there. But I believe I will do another action game. Space Invasion 4, maybe? Probably be good. Yeah, my console sales. These are really strong console sales for this early in the game. And I know it's the holiday season is helping, but I'm going to take it. It's like, those are good sales. Those are really good sales. All right, self-distribution, of course. And away we go. Yeah. Okay, so sales on that are probably not going to be amazing because it's exclusive for the one console. But that one console has a lot of users now, right? And yeah, it might do okay. Of course, my market research about the trend being action can be wrong. It's only 80% accurate, but I'm hoping it's right. So Space Invasion 4. Definitely going size A here. No doubt. Exclusive. Vision Pro. Action Engine. Yeah, so we're getting better at this engine stuff, which will help our review score as well. Everything is locked in, so we finally got this slider in the right place. Perfect. Turn on everything here, which is 22 to 30 now. I could cut 2 features and make it size B+, but no. We're making size A games now. We're an A-sized game studio. All right, let's blast through this commission work right quick. Just get that out of the way. Let's blast through game reports here. Oh, there's commission work as well. Let's do the game reports first, though. And there's even commission work here. All right, so improving this game is on the back burner. We get all this other stuff done. Here, let's do a day 1 patch for Rock the Puzzle 6. Perfect. All right, we got new research, primitive AI level 3. So that's another tech level 2 engine feature. The Chair Fantasy 4 is off the market. Made a cool $38 million and sold 272,000 of my consoles. That's a lot of consoles for a single game. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, let's blast through this commission work. They're not even blasting through that fast. Let's add another person. That'll help a little bit. All right, so we had some free gameplay points. Okay, so action is the trend, as predicted. Let's get my research team, take the meta training, put them back in the research room, research this engine feature, and once that's done, we will update an engine or 2 or 3 or 4. Let's give Puckman 6 another update because it's selling really well. Yeah, now that we have a third tech level 2 engine feature, that makes me even more likely to make my games tech level 2. Problem, of course, is, right, if I make them tech level 1, get an extra 9 million users we can reach, right, through the Chair Go Pro. So it's kind of a sticky spot. Oh, and we got new console stuff coming as well. All right, so the original Rock the Puzzle is off the market. 29 million in profit, 280,000 of my consoles. That's kind of crazy. All right, so hardware. Case for handheld. All right, let's end automation here. Oh, found one right at the end. All right, let's continue development. Let's do 1 TV spot for this. Yeah, Space Invasion 4. Just one TV spot. That'll get us to 80 hype, which will be good. Okay, so it is now bug free. Wait for that hype to come through. And okay, so I feel like I want to make, well, what's popular? What else is popular other than action? We know action's popular. Role playing is not. Simulation is. Oh wow, there's not a lot of skill. Puzzle, I guess, but I just did a skill in a puzzle. So you do another sim. Is Loot Flight Sim off the market yet? It is, so I could do like Loot Flight Sim 2. But do we want to do Tech Level 1 there? I feel like I want to sneak in like one more Tech Level 1 game. You know what I mean? Before exclusively doing Tech Level 2. Or we could do a sports game or a platformer. So let's look at these engines here. What's the sports engine have? Does it have the best Tech Level 1 stuff? It does. Was it 1984? I think next year I'll be able to do Tech Level 2 handheld. So I'm going to be replacing this fairly soon. So yeah, you know what? No more Tech Level 1 games. We're strictly Tech Level 2 now. We're focusing on the Chair Vision Pro. The Chair Go Pro, we're kind of giving up on you. And that's okay. It had its time to shine, right? So as soon as this engine is done, Hardware, case for stationery. Okay, so that is done. We will release this. Wait, I didn't do the pre-release stuff, did I? The pre-release special marketing. Oh, I did not. All right, so beta demo, pre-release for the press, and end of the week to see the results, +10, +3, okay. And finished development, self-distribution. Looks good. Almost pros at those graphics, which will be good. Ooh, 98%. We have ourselves a hit. I mean, a big hit. Big hit. That's good. All right, so sports. Do we want to do Luchera baseball too? Sure. I mean, the thing with sports is, I mean, you can do anything, any sport. But let's do baseball. Let's see if we can build up the IP for this one. Of course, it will be exclusive for Luchera Vision Pro. Okay, and there's tech level 2 stuff. Like I said, we'll be pros at the graphics after this game, getting better at the sound. But with like, now that we have 3 tech level 2 things, it makes me less want to do tech level 1 because I feel like I'm losing out on more, if that makes sense. All right, so let's look at the letters here. Share baseball, pin the fan letter. Okay, so very satisfied. That doesn't really tell us anything. Use that. They like the graphics, they like the sound, they like the controls. Okay, more story, more length, more, too violent, too easy. All right, so these 4 aren't right, but we don't know which way to go. Now we do have to put 2 of them down, so I'm just going to go do character and level design. And I do want to reiterate, have these sliders on random. These sliders are all on random, so I don't know. And it like, you would think, why would you want story in a sports game? That doesn't make sense. And I agree, except we put these sliders on random just to give myself some challenge for the game, right? But these sliders are always the same, but I forget what a sports game is supposed to be. So let's check. I can get that information from my game report. And right here, 20, 30, 10, 40. So I'm going to put that all the way up. 15. What was it? 10, 30, 30. That. And the reason I didn't do exactly what it showed me is because I don't have a room to get technical points. So this game's probably not going to be all that good. Just because I don't have a mocap studio, which is where you get extra technical points, right? And because technical points are important for this type of game, right? So anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is be prepared for this game to have a 90-ish review score, or even less. It is actually probably even less. This is only my second sports game. So yeah, probably even less. All right, so yeah, let's hype it. Get it to 100 hype. So yeah, so these check boxes here. So the first one, make automatic repeat, right? So basically says do TV twice, or do it forever. The second one is stop it when the hype reaches maximum, right? Obviously, so we're at 40 hype now, so we do 2 TV spots. They add 30 each. That gets us to 100. So stop at 100. Now this one, do not wait. So let's pretend, for the sake of my point, that this was currently at 50 hype. Obviously, you would do 1 TV spot to get it to 80, but it would then wait, because it's basically, the game would say, well, going from 80 to 100, we're wasting hype, right? Because we're adding 30. So the game wouldn't do that last one. You know what I mean? Right away. So that's what to do. That's why you check all 3. That's why I check all 3 boxes. All right, so We got any commission work here? We do, but they're in training. Let's leave them in training. So when it does come time to make my next console, which will be a handheld, it's got to be new as well. Just waiting for the screen to come out, right? The new screen. I think it comes out in 85, so that'll be maybe next episode, probably the episode after, more than likely. All right, Space Invasion 3. We're selling a lot. I mean, why my consoles are doing so well is because I have so many good exclusives, right? Those are crazy, crazy good numbers. But you do see the Chair Go Pro sales are dropping off because we're not making exclusives for it anymore, right? We're focused on the Chair Vision Pro, which is doing strong. I mean, you know, not Nintendo levels of strong, but we're going to pass the Arcade 2640 soon. And I mean, we left all of these consoles in our dust. But yeah, as I continue to build up a fan base, continue to make good exclusives, continue to build up the, you know, quality of my game company. Once I get that extra half star, I really think we're going to be able to, right? Like when we get into maybe not at tech level 3, but when we get to like tech level 4, I think we'll be able to compete with the Nintendos and the Sonys. Wait, there's a Sony at tech level 4. First PlayStation's tech level 4. I think. I'm hoping. I mean, we'll see, right? We will see. Best game. So, the top 31 games of all time are all mine. Yeah, okay. And like, of the top 50, 46 of the top 50 are mine. Look at that, almost all sequels. Ooh, Zootopia, that's one I never made a sequel for. Skill game, an animals theme park skill game. Well, I guess I know what my next game's going to be. Zootopia 2. All right, so research. Oh. And yet another engine feature. So there we have full. Oh, no, wait, this isn't even new graphics. Yeah, because of course, we just got Pro at the other graphics, so they throw new graphics at us. Ah, stupid game. All right, so which of these games are worthy of a second update? Oh, Space Invasion 4 definitely is. Action is the trend, right? So this is the first time in a while the trend actually changed naturally. I kept setting the trend for a while. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, folks. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.